I'm sure you've done the research, and I've been working on this for several years now. We're finding that more and more of our listeners are listening to our radio stations via apps, whether it be on the smartphone with the iHeart or the Tuned In app. Those are the two most popular, and if you're not on one of those, you need to get on there and make sure all the information is correct, and we'll talk about that here in just mere moments. But now they're starting to listen to us on the smart speaker. Now, up front, I'll let you know that I'm using the Google Assist device because after doing some research, Alexa, you have to set things up for each individual radio station. And I can tell you right now, based on the research, the listeners aren't going to be setting up Alexa just for your individual radio station and then every other one. The smart speakers are pretty smart. Hey Google, how do you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is spelled Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay, you get the message. They're pretty smart, but they're only as smart as they're programmed. And I can go on and say, hey Google, let's listen to 107.7 The Beat.
All right, here's 107.7 The Beat on TuneIn.
And there it is. But here's a problem that we're finding. Sometimes if your radio station isn't unique, or perhaps there's a radio station with an HD2 channel, and they go by the same name, that can be a little more difficult. Hey Google, let's listen to 106.7 KROQ.
Okay, here's 106.7 KROQ on TuneIn.
Hey, this is KROQ's HD2 channel, Rock of the 80s. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted was the regular KROQ channel. Sometimes it's not going to be able to find your radio station at all. Hey Google, play me Alt 101.5.
I looked for Alt 101.5, but it either isn't available or can't be played right now.
The reason why I can't find it is because it's not on any of the two major services. Now, I know there are companies out there that have their own apps, but if you're not on the two major apps being used by devices such as this, or the CarPlay that is in your car, your radio station's not going to be listened to. And then there's issues like this. Hey Google, let's listen to Wild 106.1 in San Luis Obispo.
I looked for Wild 106.1 in San Luis Obispo, but it either isn't available or can't be played right now.
Okay, can't find it on the smart speaker. Let's just go to the Tuned In radio app where I know the radio station exists. Let's hit play.
We're sorry, but you can't connect to our stream because you're outside of our listening area.
Hey Google, play Alt 92.3.
All right, here's Alt 92.3 on TuneIn.
There are several stations by that name. So which one are we listening to? Hey Google, let's listen to 101.7.
Streaming 101.7 The Bull from iHeartRadio.
Not the station I'm looking for. Hey Google, listen to KLRR.
Okay, here's 101.7 FM on TuneIn.
See, it knew the name of the station, but when I asked for the name of the station, hey Google, stop, it couldn't find it. It only recognized it by the call letters. And how many listeners know the actual call letters unless the radio station is using it? So make sure everything is in order, make sure you have a unique name, and listeners can easily find your radio station no matter where they are. Give them the opportunity to listen to your radio station easily anywhere in the country.